let's go to Herschel. And I gotta say, this nebula looks so big. I would assume there is like one or more systems hiding, right? How's Anate going, Tyrell? Klobaka. Klobaka is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a hazy hydrocarbon atmosphere. Its surface is mainly composed of chlorides with deposits of solid and liquid form hydrocarbons. Why can't we mine those hydrocarbons? Give me loot. Ah, MSV. Fidel? Fidel? Excuse me, how's your ship called? Before we have a look at the ship, let's see if we can loot something. Yeah, doesn't seem to be the case though. Nope. No loot. Sad noises. MSV. I just decided it's called Fidel. Unless they prove me wrong, that's how I will call it. The Fidel is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. In addition to the standard cargo bay, the hull has several biological research modules attached. Registry. Private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Oh, it's Garrus' mission! Also, is it just me or do they all look the same? Okay, we're definitely taking Garrus with us. And how about Rex and Garrus? So, this will be interesting. And hopefully not too gruesome. Okay, just one way forward. And I see the enemies. Okay, let's be quiet. They are already moving around. I just wait. Hey, Rex. Bleh. They're like zombies. I don't like that they're running towards me. Am I a coward because of zombies? Yes. Let's use the barrier. Are they just getting up again? Are they regenerating? Yeah. But they also seem to be a little bit clueless, right? Alright. I think this is a ship full of zombies. Charming. But the headshots still work. I think maybe if you... Well, it just despawned. I think maybe if you just like normally attack them, then they can get up again. Sounds like Dr. Hart is conducting very nice experiments. Kind of evolved from organ duplication. Okay, 2 ways forwards. Let's start here.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Oh, it's a Salarian.
That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Gosh, he seems so friendly. What a cruel soul.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
I mean, after everything he did... let's talk first before we act.
We'll take him in. Drop him off with the military.
Okay, this is not talking
But
first.
we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right.
Garrus is such a renegade.
You're a very lucky Salarian. You owe the commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Well, I guess... Ah, come on, stop running.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point of that?
Well, illusion of choice. But I mean, the thing is, are you lucky if you spend like the rest of your life in prison? Isn't that kind of worse than just like being shot? Oh well.
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus. But you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
You can let him escape, but why would you? Oh, you can? You would just run away? What happens then? But yeah, as you say, why would you? Stalion's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species. Pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. No, I want loot first. Thank you, game. Like, another thing which I was curious about was, like, getting to know more about, like, what he actually tried to do here with those... The zombies kind of reminded me of the husks, right? Decryption skill too low? Oh yeah, because I've Garrus with me. Yeah, that's the issue of having neither Tali nor Kaidan with us. It's decryption, right? Yep. Let's see if we maybe can improve that. I mean, we do have 10 points, so I think so. Let's also increase first aid. And with Rex, we go for... Oh, we can improve Rex fitness. Go for it. Workout, baby. And here we go. Garrus just learned how to do this. Here we go. I don't know why, my brain was very, very slow doing that. Yeah, this is easier. Well, you could have still be alive, my friend. My very dead friend. Alright, off we go. Let's hope there are no more zombies coming to life here. You vow to find him and that he'd see justice. But yeah, I mean... I'm just repeating myself, but why would you let the doctor escape? To what end? There are no hostages to save instead? There's like no upside, no matter what your alignment is. Right, I think we're slowly getting through our assignments. Let's see how many assignments we have. Yeah, I'm just excluding all the fetch quests. We have the Cerberus one. Planet Bintu. But where is the planet Bintu? Oh well, I guess we'll find that. Still have the missing survey team in the Hades Gamma cluster. Oh, this is also something we already explored, so I would have a look around there. Antaeus system, Hades Gamma. Let's go there. Ah, the music is so nice. Such a vibe. Hades Gamma. And Antaeus. Where's the music? I'll listen to it more. Is this a new system? Unidor? It kind of feels familiar. Oh. It's so sad that you can't open the journal here. But I'm quite sure it said Antaeus system. Trevin. But it feels like we already went on Trevin, right? I think we already went there. Because of nitrogen and argon. Yeah, I actually do remember reading this. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver, And I was like, this doesn't look like it, that's red. Nickel and silver are grayish. And then you, Alistair, said like, maybe it's oxidized. And we talked about that, I do remember that. I will look into the quest once more before we just explore something again, which we don't need to. News vids indicate that the survey team in the Hades Gamma cluster recently dropped out of contact. Go to the Hades Gamma cluster and find out what happened to them. I guess we still go there again? Also speak with Garrus after doing his mission. Oh yeah, maybe let's do that first. And then we go back to Hades Gamma. Maybe we didn't explore it. I'm very sure we did that. But maybe we also explored it. And like that mission wasn't unlocked yet or something. I don't know. Hey, Garrus. How are you?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always
thought we
one
would
step
talk
ahead
about
of
the
us,
mission.
and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you
Feel
can,
that.
and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Oh.
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Sounds quite loyal to us already, right? Also, Trevin has also a space bug, I think. With space bug, you mean like a fresher more? Or do you mean like a bug in like a software bug?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their
That's a
heels.
good question.
What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
That's a very good point you're making, Garrus.
You seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
I think it might be.
Maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape,
boy.
or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Ever the renegade. I would see... Maybe let's see how the encounter goes first.
If Saren won't listen to reason, if he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
You are a very black or white guy, Garrus, aren't you?
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, sir.
But this also felt like a lot like the talk about the Dr. Hart, right? A fresher more. Oh no. But I think I fought the fresher more on Trevin. I don't know. We will see. Hey, Garrus, want to talk about Dr. Hart?
Commander, good to see you.
Apparently not. Let's see if the others want to talk about something.
Shepard,
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's
Wow.
what I do.
That sounds so judgmental.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm
It's
no
very
hero.
bitter, Rex.
Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
I guess he does have a point there. In the end, it's all about money, not about morale anymore, right?
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
But you could pick which job to accept.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hey, Ashley. Those weapons kind of look weird. I think it's just the red glow. I don't know. For a second I thought that those red markings on the metal, on the silverish metal, were kind of like blood. I was like, what the heck is that? What are you doing, Ashley? Anyway. Remember, they grow up in a fascist meritocracy. There's little room for mistakes, and treason is a massive violation of the culture's belief. Turians, I mean. True. Given that, it makes sense how Garrus is acting. Oof.
Commander,
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
I could imagine better things to celebrate than a drink with Ashley.
What's the occasion?
It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
I think Ashley just completely lost for me with her first remarks about aliens. Why me?
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't
Obligation?
tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Ah. That's why she hates aliens so much. Great.
You're blacklisted because of your grandfather's cowardice.
Cowardice. That's what the Terra Firma Party calls it. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Isn't surrendering also kind of like part of war?
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
But I guess, yeah, that's the reason why she runs aliens so much.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
I mean, that actually doesn't sound like too unreasonable, right?
Is this why you're always going on about the council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
Yes. Those three options are basically all the same, aren't they? Sounds like he did the right thing, right? What would be the alternative? To just, like, let everyone die?
You're part of the team, Williams. I don't care what your grandfather did or didn't do.
Not to get all cheesy, but you're the first CEO who's ever said that to me. Thanks, Skipper. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
And it's just this whole human superiority thing, which just like gets a little on my nerve, which he has. But Well.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Okay, let's talk to someone else. Let's go for Tali. Tali, then we can also talk to Kaidan and Liara, and then it's off to more mini quests, I would say. Not mini quests, side quests. Same difference.
It feels like we're getting near the end, doesn't it, Shepard? With Saren, I mean.
Why are they all acting like we did some main quest? We're not further to the end than before, are we? But humans are superior to the filthy Xenos. Yeah, it gives me some 40k vibes. You're right about that. Oh boy. I gotta say, I wouldn't be surprised if Ashley actually used the term Xenos like it's used in 40k.
It won't be much longer. One way or another, it'll all be over soon.
You'll find the conduit before he does. I know you will. You have to. And after this is all over, when my pilgrimage ends and I go back to my own people, I'll be proud to say I was a part of it.
Oh, I will miss you though.
We couldn't have done this without you, Tali.
You've been good to me. A lot of people treat Quarians like second-class citizens. They just want us to go back to our fleet and disappear.
Because
But
of the
you've
Geth?
treated me just like everyone else on your crew. Like an equal. That means a lot, and it says something about you. Whatever
Aw.
happens, I just want to say thank you for that.
Ah, Tali, you're so cute.
I'm gonna miss you when you go back to your own people, Tali.
That won't happen for a while yet. I'll be right here anytime you need me.
Oh,
I should go.
See you
she's
later.
really one of my favorite characters in this game. She's amazing. Yeah, that was such a nice talk. I'd like to talk to certain other characters, but I don't want to say any names. Right, crewman? Hmm? Anyway, we're not calling anyone out here. On that note, let's go upstairs. Ethan groaning after Ashley opens her mouth. I'm sorry if it's too much. Maybe let's talk to Kaidan first. Ah, because we did 2 main quests quickly. True. This scene is still too long and too awkward.
Since our last chat, and a lot was said when we talked.
Was it?
You seemed decisive then, Lieutenant. Why so hesitant now?
Sorry, not sure where I stand. You seem a bit distracted by someone.
Someone? You're referring to our young Prothean expert?
Is she jealous?
I think she's older than both of us put together, but yeah. There's a lower deck rumor that she's interested in you as more than a source of Prothean data.
I think he's jealous.
She's a very interesting lady. Not to my tastes, but I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
Well, Kaidan.
My relationship with Dr. T'Soni is professional.
All right, only a rumor, but you don't have to spend your off-duty time with me. Not if you don't want to. I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is. Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
True. No one else really seems to be investigating the whole Saren Geth thing, right? At least to our knowledge. Being nice to Liara means being interested in her in Mass Effect 1. The typical thing of you can't be nice without being flirting. Oh boy. Smug aliens.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species well enough. I should remember that after what happened with Vernus.
Who was Vernus again?
Don't tell me you and Vernus hugged on graduation.
That was the instructor, right?
Before I met Vernus,
The,
I knew as
Torian.
much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird. superior and tried to tell us what to do.
Yep.
I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand.
Mercenary instructor.
It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
You got payback? What happened? The brutal Turian. Yeah.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's
Gosh.
a military-issue Talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
This sounds so awful. And I mean, given the fact that they're all biotics, they all have those powers, where some of them can like literally just like rip people apart by thinking about that. It seems also like such a stupid move to be so cruel to them, because like, isn't it just a matter of time till someone will snap and just kill that commander?
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough, but they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. It's funny. I'm not sure which of us got the worst of what happened.
I mean, it sounds like they were all abused by this guy, so yikes.
Was Rana alright?
Rana? Yeah, she was fine. We never really, we stopped talking after that.
Oh.
Tell me what happened.
Rana had a gentle heart. She loved everyone. Vernus terrified her. We all protected her from him. Everyone who loved her. But after what I did to him, she was terrified of me too. Anyway, this is, at a point here. Aliens are aliens. Just because one's an ass doesn't mean they all are. So, yeah, I hated that Turian. But he wasn't a Turian to me. He was Vernus.
But also this story, it gives me like more and more like Psycho vibes. Like biotic people kind of being like psychos in 40k. Like sometimes their powers being uncontrollable. Ashley is racist, Caden is a murderer, Garrus is a bit racist, Rex is a frog thing. Tough team. And that's why you wanted to romance Tali, right Luna? I mean, it was kind of an accident for Caden, right?
So that's why you're so self-controlled.
I'm no more disciplined than any other biotic, Shepard. This is all ancient history. I'm over it.
You still sound very sad about talking about that.
You agonize over doing the right thing. You never let yourself lose control. Because Rana spurned you after Vernus died.
That's... all right. Maybe you have a point. Maybe. But I'm okay.
Oh, we so do.
Fully functional human being. I won't be a burden on you. On the crew.
Must be nice to be a fully functional human. Not that I would know.
Caden, you're a strong man. Talking about this doesn't make you a whiner, and it doesn't make you immature. It makes you human.
Alright, but it's embarrassing you had to tell me that. You're right.
Just
I
accept
might
it.
need to loosen up a little. I'll try. Glad you'll be here when
I like Caden, I think he's cool.
I'm looking forward to some shore leave.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I think it's still the same one, right? Yeah.
I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting.
We'll talk later.
Oh well. Liara. Last but not least.